everybody, and welcome to my channel. Can you give me that thumbs up and can you make sure you're subscribed? Now let's get started in the video. So today I'm going to try something really different. I'm going to use my Instapot. I don't use my Instapot that often, but I'm really learning how to use it more. Today we're going to make spaghetti. And everybody wants to see my pantry food and how I make it. This is my ground beef that was canned last year. My ground beef and beef broth. I saute my ground beef first and then I can it with beef broth. We're going to add this, my homemade spaghetti sauce. And instead of adding water, which the directions call for, I'm adding 2 cups of my tomato juice. So let's go ahead and let's get started and see how it turns out. The thing we're going to do is we're going to add all of our spaghetti sauce to the bottom of your Instapot. It calls for 2 jars of spaghetti sauce. The recipes I saw did not give the amount, so we're just going to wing it and see if it works. And then it calls for 2 cups of water. I am not going to use water, I'm using tomato juice. And I'm also going to estimate. I found a couple mushrooms, so we're going to put some mushrooms in it. Oh, let's just put it all in and see how it turns out. Oh, this is going to be quite an experiment. Now we're going to add our ground beef. And I'm going to drain the ground beef. Alright, we're going to put the ground beef. And now, last, we add the spaghetti noodles. 1 pound of spaghetti noodles broken in half. We're going to lay them that way and then lay them the other way. I'm going to go ahead, push them down in just enough that all the sauce covers it. Wow, that is as simple as it can be. Let's see if it works. So what we're supposed to do is set it for 18 minutes, and that's what we're going to do, and I'll show you what it looks like. So now I'm just going to add some breadsticks. I found these in the freezer, so we're going to use, so now I'm going to add some breadsticks. I found these in the freezer, so we're going to use them. And there you go. In less than 5 minutes, I have a meal that started, and we'll see what it looks like when it's done. I hope it works. Right, so this is what it looks like. I needed to add a couple more minutes to it. So let's put it at the table and let's see how it tastes. Yippee! An Instapot, this is another way to make a really fast meal, and all the food came from my pantry. It has that old-fashioned taste. It tastes almost like baked spaghetti. Tastes really good. container and take all of these leftover pieces of all these herbs. We're going to make ourselves a cleaner. This cleaner can be for your kitchen or anywhere you wish. So we're going to take all of these and we're going to put them into our glass jar. So nothing gets wasted. We're going to take this is 99% alcohol, which if you go to the Dollar Tree, it's going to be 50%, which is fine. It doesn't really matter. And we're going to go ahead and pour it in here. And we're going to let it steep for about 8 weeks. And now we have a cleaner that you can add to anything. You can add some water to it if you wish, but I use it straight, and I will use it for all of my cleaning needs, from my bathroom to my kitchen. We want to make sure we have enough that it covers all of your herbs to keep them preserved. So you always want to make sure you have enough that there's no air in. So we want to cover all of our herbs. I'm going to go ahead and add some essential oils. And today's essential oils are going to be probably some lemon. Alright, so here's an update. It's been about a week and everything is growing really nice. I had problems with the rosemary. I have 2 of the rosemary plants that are still green and I think they'll be okay, but I had to get rid of 3 of them. I'm actually going to replant them not using the root hormone and see if that works out better. But that is the update on my kitchen scraps. Now let me show you the update on all of the seeds that we planted this week. So in the Peter Rabbit video that I'll share with you at the end of this one, we did all these herbs and planting. As you can see, 3 of them are uncovered because they are sprouted. Once they sprout, we uncover them. But the tomatoes from the Dollar Tree are going great and everything is looking perfect. So this is my window after, and you've seen the before. And this is the after of how I make a greenhouse inside my home, and it doesn't cost me anything. Once the middle of April hits, we can go ahead and put these out in the regular greenhouse. Then I will use this area for more herbs that are perennials that I want to work on this summer. It's time for Fanny's diary, and we are on March the 11th, 1944. Fanny has a lot to write about today. This morning I made 2 aprons. And I house cleaned our bedroom and Anna Mae's room. Daddy got 10 steers from Abe Winnemall. He went along to bring him 24 miles back of E-Town. That was a long travel. I really enjoy reading from Fanny's diary, and I hope you do too. I know a lot of you wait for the end of my videos to hear about Fanny. And the fact that they traveled 24 miles back to E-Town, and that was such a big thing that she wrote it in her diary. It makes you realize there's so much we take for granted in these days. Fanny wrote just the simplest things, but they were profound to her, and they should be profound to us as well. Maybe if we would take the time and enjoy the simple things in life, maybe our lives would feel more profound like Fanny's. These next photos are brought to you by my subscribers, and the end are my photos. Enjoy.